Ta-da! Oh, that's the wrong fucking one. Hey. Hey, what's up? Hey, gang. I hope you're ready to hang out with me. I just woke up from a nap. I don't know if you can tell. I took a little nappy time. And I'm a little befuddled, I'll be quite honest. Like, Paige woke me up and then showed me a phone that had the time on it. And I looked at it for like 30 seconds and I was like, I don't understand. And then she went, I'm like, oh, I have a stream in 5 minutes. Waka waka. That's crazy. Man, this Xbox shit's fucking bananas, isn't it? We're watching an entire generation of immature children with the word Xbox tattooed on their scrot, discovering that the phrase, "We hear you, we're listening," only works so many times. It only works so many times. And so for anybody who doesn't know, the long and short of it is that there are big, very reliable rumors coming out that say that Xbox is planning to port literally every exclusive property they have over to everything else. So Activision Blizzard would obviously mean Call of Duty would stay everywhere, which is not really surprising. But I'm seeing people talk about Halo, Forza, Gears of War, etc. And people that own an Xbox are feeling very slighted by this possibility. And it would probably be because of the idea that Xbox stands to make more money off of games they sell on PlayStation than games they sell on Xbox. So like Starfield's gonna get another shot at the another bite of the apple, right? I gotta use chapstick. I bit my lip or cracked from dryness. Jesus. That's what I would tell you to cover up the fact that Paige hit me. That's how she woke me up. With a left and then a right. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I love Paige so much. Oh my god. I just got a text message from Paige. I didn't even look at my phone and she's like, "Hey babe, people are asking about your lip. Tell them I hit you." That's teamwork. That's fucking teamwork. Makes the dream work. No, I actually get really dry lips all the time, and during winter months, my lips crack because I'm such an asshole that I refuse to wear chapstick because I don't like to be greased up. I hate it. I'd rather be in like legitimate pain than grease myself up. Ladies. Paige, on the other hand, she loves that lip grease. She's always chapsticking. Anyway. In fact, I fucking bet you there's a chapstick right here. I bet you there's a chapstick. No, that's a lipstick. Darn. I was gonna hold up like a Burt's Bees chapstick, but I don't think there is one right next to me right now. So about the Microsoft thing. So first of all, people are acting like complete children, like they're being betrayed by a lover, or what have you, which is absurd. These are boxes that play your video game toys, right? The level of emotional baggage here is absurd. However, you can actually blame Microsoft for that because they have willingly and happily bought into that kind of like weird parasocial family consumer shit, and they have like raised that up to like help their brand for like the entire history of the Xbox. Like everything about the Xbox is, hey man, you want to play some video games from America? USA. Like, it's been like the whole time. So to see that like weird Django cult shit backfire on them is really funny. The other thing, aside from the embarrassing cult shit, is that from a consumer perspective, like, you know, you can have somebody sit there and go, what do you care that, you know, Xbox games will be on the PlayStation? That's not taking them away from you. And the answer is like, not right now. But I have an Xbox Series S over there. Sorry, X over there. And let's say that was the only console I had because I only had $400 to spend on a console. And my buddy who bought a PS5 gets to play all the same games that I do that are exclusive. And, I don't know, fucking FF7 Rebirth today. Like, today is a really good time for this to happen. And so then it becomes, well, if Xbox is putting all of its properties on PlayStation and PlayStation's putting all of its properties on PlayStation, given an even choice, why would I buy why? And then that loops in on itself and then creates a situation in which you're like, you know what? Microsoft will go, maybe we'll exit the hardware market. Maybe we won't make another Xbox. And then you go, hey, Xbox, hey, Microsoft, I bought digital games on the 360 and on my Windows account and on my Xbox Series X under the promise that they would always be forward compatible with new devices. In fact, the digital library thing is one of the biggest reasons I bought the Xbox. I had a bunch of Xboxes. Oh, there won't be those? I made the wrong choice like 8 years ago? Oh, bummer. It's, and there's a lot of articles being written right now. But I think there's a really fantastic one that I retweeted, which talks about how everyone going crazy about this and going Xbox pulling out of the console market is also Microsoft's fault, because Microsoft makes things like HoloLens and the Windows Phone and tells everyone to fucking buy in, and then like a couple years later they're like, nah, just cancel it. Remember they had a funeral for the iPhone? They had a mock protest that was a funeral for the iPhone because Windows Phone was coming. It was so fucking cringe, guys. And also, Microsoft literally did this to Sega. So the inevitable journey to becoming third party is extra funny. People are talking about right now that Square developers talked about how Microsoft was so stingy with overhead or head counts with their workers that you had to make fake shell companies in order to hire staff. There was a meme going around just the other day about, oh, we need to hire more staff to make big video games. Hey, we have too many staff. Let's fire a bunch of people. Oh, hey, we need to make more staff to make big video games in a fucking big ass circle. Like, I'll describe like Halo Infinite, and I'll describe Halo Infinite as a massive fumble, right? It's a massive ball drop, and somebody will come into this thread or this right here. You'll see them in about 15 seconds. Actually, Infinite's really good now, and that doesn't matter. It was over a year late, and it's not as good as Halo used to be back in the day, because people used to go, holy fuck, I gotta get a fucking Xbox to play goddamn Halo 3. And they were right. And the reason why that's so fucked is Bungie leaves, and then they just have this rotating fucking batch of outsourced people to help 343 make it. But everything's proprietary, which means you can't cherry pick people off an assembly line and go work on this. You have to train them up. I think my favorite part about this is there's arguing about this, but I will tell you from the long history I have had covering it, I have never once read anywhere that Microsoft has made a dime on Xbox. Not a dime. Now you might go, but Pat, what about these profitable quarters? Right? What about this profitable time? What about this successful launch? Da 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 da. And I say, do you remember when they had to replace every single person in the world's console? Do you, like, in the red cannot possibly be overstated. There was a period of time in which people who didn't know, the red ring was like, oh, it's a 30%. By the time we got to the end of the 360 lifespan, it became fairly clear that every single 360 ever made would die within like 5 or 6 years. And that most would actually die within 2 or 3. It was a design flaw that made it so that it was going to die within the normal lifespan of it happening. Because when people say it had a 30% fail rate, that is a 30% fail rate as of the end of that time period. Well, like when we're talking about like launch Xbox 360 consoles, they like if 30% of them failed within 3 to 5 years, 100% of them were going to fail within 10. Now you may say, oh, but I have one that works. Like not for long. They fail worse than Dreamcasts. It was about Asgard. It was heat reduction. It heated up too much. It didn't have enough heat sinks. By the way, so we got to switch over to. Did Dreamcast fail a lot? Oh yeah, Dreamcasts are gonna die. Dreamcasts also have a 100% fail rate. Wooly has an entire box of Dreamcasts at his house that he picks up Dreamcasts every time he sees them for cheap because the laser, like the track on the laser, just fails. So you have to cannibalize another Dreamcast in order to save it. By the way, I just saw somebody said that they worked for a Microsoft subsidiary. Captain Marvelous says, I worked at a Microsoft subsidiary company in a very big, huge game that I mentioned. One time they pulled us into a meeting, says we're basically out of money and we need to get this out there now. Yeah, they've just mismanaged it horribly. Like, you know, we make fun of Spider-Man because it ran horribly over budget. Right? And it's unsustainable. But the fact that people were buying PlayStations to play Spider-Man and confused that Spider-Man didn't win Game of the Year, like, says a lot. It says a lot. I have to look at the video now because there's video games. Somebody says, but wasn't Halo Infinite good? Yes, but it was very badly mismanaged right away, and it came out over a year late. It came out like a modern video game that had to be fixed over time. You know, do you know what I'm saying to you? You know? And then they had to cancel long-term features like 4-player co-op. Not quite the same, but the company I work at is Microsoft Cloud partner. If it weren't for the cloud, Microsoft would be a corpse. They make so much money on that. Holy hell. Okay. So it turns out if you use Firefox and turn off ad block, YouTube works fine when you stream it. Hey, Gene, I'm just talking about the long history of bad decisions that Microsoft has made in order to completely erode consumer trust and make it so that everyone is always willing to believe the worst. Dude, I remember walking up to friends on their way to an EB Games and telling them, hey guys, just to let you know, the Xbox 360 version of Revengeance actually has a way better frame rate. You should definitely be getting that version. And they were like, thank you. And we've gone from that to me sitting here laughing my ass off at the possibility that they're going to pull out of the console race after spending the $395 billion buying a company that they're not even going to get exclusive games out of. Somebody says they passed on Genshin. They passed on Genshin. They passed on Resident Evil 4. They passed on Spider-Man. Like I mentioned Spider-Man earlier. They passed on Spider-Man. Because remember, Insomniac made Sunset Overdrive. Right? I did an interview with like a newspaper like 11 years ago, right at the start of my career, and it was the video game industry is an industry of failure. All you have to do is put out a normal product well, and you'll make a bunch of money. But every company, every 5 years, makes some kind of disastrous series of mistakes. That is a set of closed captionings I didn't expect.
You coming?
Way ahead of you.
Let's get
Huh.
to work. I will reclaim our world.
I can't read that shit.
皆さんこんにちは。
Oh, they already have it.
の北瀬義則です。
Hey, Kitase, what's up, man?
を務めるファイナルファンタジー7の最新作、ファイナルファンタジー7リバースがついに2月29日に発売いたします。本作のストーリーは主人公クラウドと
I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth
セピオスを追いかけ、魔法都市
releasing on a day that doesn't exist is genuinely like it's poetic.
特別なゲーム紹介映像をご用意しています。また重要なお知らせがありますので、ぜひ番組の最後までお付き合いください。それではどうぞ。
Cloud, bring me the black materia.
Oh! Oh! We're doing all of it!
The beginning of the end. The celebration of the faithful. A watershed moment for all mankind.
Hey kids, sorry we're late.
I love that Gene Park of the Washington Post is watching this trailer and getting spoiled, which, if I wink at you, is really, 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 really funny.
You're going to pay! Now, who wants to be the first lucky lady?
Hey, boss! Your guests are here!
Oh my god.
The day returns. I refuse to be upstaged
Greg!
a second time, my friend!
Hey, Roach!
Good, Cloud. Very good.
Oh my god.
Fill your hollow heart with rage.
Oh, Those motherfuckers is gay.
I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
You know, I asked Wooly what the chance of us seeing G today is.
We ask that you retrieve it. The black materia, key to our oblivion.
Who the fuck is that?
It alone can liberate us from this endless dream.
Passing through. You.
Tifa! Whew! Hey guys!
They're getting some sun too, huh?
Yeah, he's got a sailor outfit!
Red? How do we look?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You should get yourself a reading!
It's got
Did fucking Red almost just nut? Oh, please. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Come on.
to be hiding some ginormous materia. Woohoo!
I won't say that it was fake. I won't say that it
Whoa! Hold this thing over right now.
You said that Sephiroth is your foe.
Yeah.
I have a history with him.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe what he can do.
Oh, they're all doing it!
Wait, don't misunderstand.
That's the city of the ancients.
You'll need a way home. So when you're ready, I'll be here. An emissary from Wutai is here, sent by Viceroy Sarut.
With all this
Who the fuck would that have been?
how could I ever hold my daughter again?
Those we hate, those we love, those we fear. Jenova would become anyone to fool her prey.
Don't do this!
But I'm no fool.
her off. Hey!
No, not you.
Here, take it. This isn't about me, though. It's about saving the world. And you.
The reunion, when spite and sorrow are harvested to feed the planet.
That's the end of the fucking game.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー7リバースディレクターの浜口直樹です。
Oh, it's a bad day for Xbox, boys!
ここからは本作がどのようなゲームなのか、私から皆様にご紹介していきたいと思います。
Oh! Everybody else watching that shit, that must have been crazy!
I'm waiting, Cloud.
In Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cloud and his companions triumph over destiny. Leaving the city of Midgar behind, they step out into an unfamiliar wilderness. It is here that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth begins. The stage upon which this ragtag band story unfolds is both vast and varied. The world is made up of multiple regions, all seamlessly interconnected. The Grasslands. Located due south of Midgar, this is where Cloud and the gang resume their adventure. The Junon region, where a metropolis by the same name overlooks the ocean, a symbol of Shinra's military might. The Corel region. The resort town of Costa del Sol adorns its northern shore, while the gold saucer stands as a
they have the fucking shitty-ass car desert even.
Far to the south. The Gungaga region.
Gungaga
by exploring his hometown.
Region was like 3 pre-rendered backgrounds. It was like the path, the reactor, and the little town with 3 huts.
Become one with the planet as you return to Red 13's roots. The Nebel region. Take a trip down memory lane with Cloud and Tifa.
Oh, that's...
Or stop by Shinra Manor, where Vincent rests in peace. Your adventure will even extend to the high seas. There's more to do than simply walk around, however.
Oh, hey, Chadley!
First, let's look at world intel. Assisting Chadley with his research will deepen his understanding of the world, allowing him to develop new materia. This research takes many forms, such as wrangling chocobos, or playing with the Mooglets at their mog stools. You may also come across sanctuaries brimming with knowledge of divine entities, or lairs inhabited by fearsome unique foes.
Whoa!
Will also enlist your help in researching mysterious artifacts known as proto-relics. Each investigation is its own side story, featuring a colorful cast of characters,
Condor Tower
games, and ferocious creatures. Are you up for the challenge? And once you recover all the proto-relics scattered throughout the world, there's no telling what new developments might be in store. Next, let's talk about odd jobs. These quests offer a deep dive into the regions of the world and the crazy characters who inhabit them.
I'm gonna have to fucking, at the end of the video before the demo downloads, I'm gonna have to go to the fucking bathroom and beat it.
Team up with his pals to solve their troubles. By helping those in need, he will also strengthen the bonds between him and his comrades. Each one of these odd jobs boasts a unique side story, Some, like Johnny's questline, borrow aspects from the original FF7, while others highlight content exclusive to Rebirth. You'll find all sorts of jobs the world over.
That's not.
And don't worry if you leave some
gassed.
for later. Story progression won't affect your side hustle. You can always go back to tie up loose ends. And this freedom to experience the story how you want is one of Rebirth's greatest strengths.
This is Ruby Weapon fucking
While
poster on that
some
wall.
mini-games are tied to world intel and odd jobs, many are not. For example, popular ones from the Gold Saucer, such as 3D Brawler, G-Bike, and Chocobo Racing, are in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth 2. Others improve upon their remake versions, while still more are completely new to Rebirth. We've even fleshed out some of the mini-games that were featured as part of the original Final Fantasy VII's main scenario. Though this one is not in the original, I highly suggest you check out the card game, Queen's Blood. No matter where you are in the story, it's sure to both challenge and entertain you. Enjoy collecting all the cards and building your own unique decks.
He's planning to use the black materia, but I won't let that happen. He has to be stopped by a Cetra.
Oh, that's
and I'm the last.
that's the vision in the
While
forest after
mini-games
the
and map exploration are a big part of Rebirth's charm, there's more to it than just that. Rebirth provides a cinematic experience with even higher quality content and more of it than Remake.
Yeah, no
this
shit.
installment follows Cloud and company after they escape Midgard, up through to their arrival at the Forgotten Capital. We've taken painstaking care to depict how the group bonds during their journey.
Oh, you ghosts!
One that ultimately decides Aerith's fate. Once you finish Rebirth, I'm sure you'll agree that no other game makes you feel quite this close to its characters.
Not even him.
As for the graphics,
it's got graphics!
Rebirth makes full use of the PlayStation 5 and its SSD. Meaning we could use much higher resolution assets
that was the Cosmo Canyon boss fight!
And they will still load in the blink of an eye. Maintain a 60 FPS frame rate with performance mode.
Yeah!
Or prioritize 4K resolution with graphics mode.
No.
Whichever you prefer. Rebirth has you covered. Each character interacts with the world in their own way. Barrett shoots objects. Yuffie swings across gaps. Tifa has her grappling gun. Red can climb along walls. Kate Sith grabs and throws items. And Aerith manipulates the life stream. Whatever challenges
the
you
inside
face,
of North
your
Cave?
teammates will be ready to help you overcome
Where
them.
is that? Or that?
Now for the music. We wanted to pay respect to the original FF7's tracks, but also challenge ourselves by matching the feeling of each scene.
So I feel like
which
everyone
resulted
can.
in some truly innovative arrangements.
Oh my god, that Tifa outfit.
Like for example, the following.
I feel like we can all agree that FF7 Remake might have the best remixed and remastered soundtrack of any game ever.
If you enjoyed what you heard, we recorded well over 400 new tracks for this game. So
Oh, that's my favorite song in the game.
Came from.
The Cosmo Canyon theme is my favorite song.
Thank you for choosing Bronco Cruises. We sincerely hope you enjoyed your trip with us.
Your party's bonds aren't just reflected in the story, but through gameplay as well.
Hey,
The choices you make throughout your adventure will change the way your comrades feel towards Cloud.
Yeah. At least I made that promise to you.
These feelings affect who will join you on a date in the Gold Saucer. something I'm sure many of you are excited about. In fact, even allies who weren't available in the original FF7 can now accompany you.
This is a fucking 20-minute trailer.
Cards right. The saucer is packed with many incredible sights to see and things to do. So your outing there will no doubt be a highlight of the game.
Tifa's the gamer? Oh my god!
Already have someone who you'd like to go with?
You first.
Cloud?
Well, we hope they feel the same way too. Your companions will share a bond not only with Cloud, but with each other as well.
And Red is like the best animal
Your party
character
level,
ever.
a numerical expression of this bond, will increase as you overcome challenges.
I'm going to accompany you.
The higher this level, the more skills will become available in your character's folios, a mechanic new to Rebirth. By unlocking the skills etched in these tones, your characters will grow stronger and learn new synergy commands.
Is this dual text?
Part of what makes Rebirth's combat so fun is all the different character
Are you using the sphere grid to get dual text?
Switch up your team to fit the situation, or even your mood. Every possible party combination has its own unique synergy commands. So once you find characters that work for you, focus on tweaking their skills to match your combat needs. And don't be afraid to experiment. You can reset your folios at any time.
Tifa using the white mage
With
bubble
new
to bounce off the
synergy
fucking
commands at your
walls.
disposal, Remake's satisfying hybrid of action combat and strategic planning has been made even more dynamic and engaging. We can't wait for you to experience all this and more in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PlayStation 5.
本作のクリエイティブディレクターの野村哲也です。いかがだったでしょうか。広大な世界で描かれるクラウドたちの物語にどうぞご期待ください。最後になりましたが、皆様に重要なお知らせがあります。本日よりファイナルファンタジー7リバースを先行してプレイしていただける体験版を配信いたします。この体験版では物語の重要なポイントとなるニブルヘイム事件が収録されており、クラウドやセフィロスを操作することができます。さらに今回の体験版では発売までの間にアップデートが入り、ジュノンエリアの一部を探索できる追加デモが開放されます。本作の特徴である自由度の高いエリア探索を体験してください。詳細な情報は公式サイトや SNS をご確認ください。ぜひこの豪華な体験版をお楽しみいただきつつ、本作の発売をお待ちください。
That's a smart way to do that. That means that I feel like that means that it's going to be the entire Nibelheim flashback. Samurai Shadow says, but is Zack playable at some point? I think what's very interesting is that despite all that crazy spoiler shit we saw, there was like half of one cutscene with Zack in it, despite the fact his sections are obviously going to be playable.
Don't give up now, you guys.
Because all the weird shit is going to happen on Zack's timeline.
PlayStation
Oh, that's hold on, that's fine. Can't cancel that. This Xbox rumor shit literally could never have come on a worse day. That like that is oh man, that's bad. That was a 20-minute trailer in which they showed us a new thing every 30 seconds. What? Oh God, Japan is bringing it, man. Reload, Infinite Wealth, fucking FF7 and the Dragon's Dogma. People are liking Relink. Starfield looks like hashtag sponsored. It looks incredible. Starfield, incredible game. Incredible game. Should have won Game of the Year. Incredible game. And Power World 2. Check phone. Check Discord. I'm posting your reactions, LOL. I have my own Gaijin 4 coma, but it's just me. It's just me. That's really funny. That's funny as hell, honey. Okay, well, let's, hold on. What's the hashtag? I don't know, hon. Oh. Let's see if I can... Oh, that's a great sign. Oh, fucking piece of shit. I swear to God, you guys. Video capture is always fun. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. Don't let anyone ever tell you that video capturing shit isn't just the most reliable and fun shit you've ever done. Okay. I'm ready to play the demo. Where'd the demo at? Okay, here's where I type in FF7. Oh, it's crashing again. That is not shocking at all. Well, I guess Final Fantasy doesn't exist. Sorry, everybody. Wait, Gene says go to options and mess with network connections. It always does it for you? What do you mean? Do what exactly? Like turn it off and turn it on again? Search for Rebirth. Got it. I'm offline right now. What if I connect it to the internet? Good old Rebirth. I still laugh every time I think about King of Fighters Rebirth. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I don't care. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The game is not working right now. It's not working right now. So what we're gonna do, here's what we're gonna do. Oh man. Earlier I said, oh, after this trailer, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom and beat it, and people were like, "What? What do you mean?" I mean, beat my dick off. Is what I meant. Yeah, off. Test connection in the network. All right, let's give it a shot. I gotta test this, you know, on the big camera, because if I show off my network thing, you guys are gonna be like, "Why'd Pat name his Wi-Fi channel I'm very tall .pat.com." That's actually funny. I should have done that. Where's network anyway? Test internet. So they said, I don't know if you remember, but they said in an interview that we were going to get to the City of the Ancients. And that's an absolutely enormous amount of game. So I thought what that meant was that we were going to, like, skip certain parts of the game to get there, because the section in between Midgar and City of the Ancients is really long. And then they showed all of those. I am astonished that we actually saw the fucking Temple of the Ancients. No search result for Rebirth. Oh, darn. So, you know, Wooly did say one thing, which I actually agree with yesterday. Yesterday, Wooly said, "Do you think, like, we're getting to the part where they're showing too much?" And I said, "No, give me all that shit. I am a slut for information." And then I watched the thing I just watched, and my horror status for dank info has not changed, but that was a lot. That was a lot. Just gas. Just nothing but fucking gas, brother. I'm gonna change this to just chatting. Let's go find that trailer on the internet. I want to rewatch the whole thing. Where can I rewatch the whole thing? So I search for PlayStation video. Yeah, so now it's just a YouTube video. Okay. So, because it's going to take some time in order for the video game to show up on the internet, on the PlayStation Store, what we're going to do is we're going to... Where's one to capture YouTube? There we go. What we're going to do is I'm going to take a break and get all this piss out of my body and possibly come. And then we're going to frame by frame this thing until the fucking demo comes out. Okay, not frame by frame, but you know what I mean. All right, I will be right back. Excuse me. Hey, you guys want to see something really funny? You want to see something really, really, really funny? I've got something that's funny for you. Never mind! Never mind! Alright, well, I'm still gonna go pee, so I'll be right back.